Hi everyone, Rob here from Big Tank, and welcome to the final part of our walkthrough of the buyer's journey and how best to approach the video marketing strategy at each stage to grab attention, educate, and then drive actions through to a sale. Now, at this stage on our journey, the customer is well into their buying process and has almost made their decision on whether to go with your brand or not. They know the problem that you can solve. They know how your product or service is going to solve it, so they just need some final validation. Now, the angle you take to achieve this should prove that everything you've said in the consideration stage is 100% true. And there are a few forms that this validation could take. And as always, it's not set in stone, but is based around the feeling you want to create about you and your brand. Now, one of the most powerful forms of validation is that of your existing customers saying how great you and your products are. By capturing the words of your happy clients, explaining in their own words how you and your product have improved their lives and generated results, you're providing the sincerest level of validation, and one that can't really be faked. Now, within the client validation content, product demonstrations are another great method of prompting that final buyer action, as the viewer can see the product in action in a real world environment before they make the decision to buy it now. This gives them a glimpse of how to use it and highlights those all important details that make your product or service special, and how people use it again in the real world to further themselves and their businesses. Now also, in a world where we're ever more conscious of how companies operate, showing the culture and process behind the scenes is a great way of swinging that decision. If a customer is particularly conscious of a brand's sustainability, for example, showing the manufacturing process and efforts that that company go to address any sustainability concerns are really good content. And if they've got someone who's particularly keen on an ethical workplace, then a staff interview on culture as part of a behind-the-scenes look could be just what they need to make that choice and, in effect, want to support a brand that shares similar values to themselves. Essentially, in this stage of the journey, your goal should be to address everything that you haven't covered in the previous stages. Now, this isn't a one-size-fits-all by any means, and different brands may have different ways of tackling each stage, but by using the guidance set out in these vlogs, you have a great foundation to base your video marketing strategy on that will generate real-world commercially positive results. As ever, if you need any help with video marketing, no matter what level, please do get in touch, as we love to hear from you and we love your comments and questions on LinkedIn. And thanks so much for watching, guys, and wherever you are in the world, stay safe, and I hope you have a brilliant day.